A good day to all my subscribers and active Nigerian citizens. Thank you for joining me once again. If you're joining us for the very first time, this is Naija Unfiltered with Charlie. Here we discuss politics as it affects the lives of Nigerians on a daily basis. I would like to start with a very, very troublesome news because it is what it is at this point in time. We know the terrorism that is ravaging the nation, but I think people think it is usually in the farm, but I would tell them that in the last couple of weeks, we've seen attacks in Kwara State, we've seen attacks in other parts of Southwest, but right now, what is trending is the attack in Southeast Nigeria. Yes, you heard it right. Up Southeast, there's been an invasion by bandits into that region. But quickly, before I spill the beans, I would like you to hear from the horse's mouth. Let me read the tweet from him, then we'll get to watch the video later. At Agu Odumodo, Umuahia, Fulani kidnappers were arrested after attempting to kidnap a victim. The kidnapper disguised as cow sellers and lured the boy into the bush. Unfortunately, he escaped and made a call to the members of the vigilante group of Anambra State. At first, they look innocent, but demons. They are disguised as herders while they are dangerous terrorists. Yes, this is coming from Anambra State, Nigeria. It is what it is at this point. Let's quickly watch the video as well so that you would get a hint of what has happened there. We'll get to react to it.
Ndị a bụ ndị na-achụ efi, ndị Fulani anyị nwetara n'ime ọfịa, mana ọ nwe nwa na-ele efi ha bịa kpọọ ya ka ọ bịa golo efi n'ime ọfịa. O nwe nwa na-ele efi akpọta ha bịa ka ọ bịa golo efi, ọ bịazie ka o golo efi. Afịa bụ Chikanso. Na onye ha bịa ka ha kpọọ ka ọ bịa golo efi, ọ bịazi ige efi. Ha wee amụtezie n'ime ọfịa mmadụ ịnọ bụ AK-47 nyanwa gbawazie gbana n'ude wee kpọwazie anyị. So mgbe anyị jipụtazie n'ude ama gbawazie anyị egbe. Mmadụ ịta bụ ndị anyị nweta, ndị ọzọ gbaa ọsọ. So anyị chọrọ ka anyị ha ndị ebe to SARS. So nọ nke anyị fụ na-agụ azụ Odumodu ka anyị nwetara ya. So no kunu ma ebe onye ọbụla na ya na-enye information na information matters. Anyị nwetara ha n'ime Odumodu. Ha bụrụ nwa be anyị ọgbanarị ha.
You don't see him now. That is what it is. They came to lure the guy to come and buy. The guy sells cows, sells meat, cow meat. So he came to buy from them in the bush, and they came out with AK-47, thinking that they could have their way. But luckily for the guy, he escaped and then called the relevant authorities, I mean local vigilantes. I think the importance of community policing cannot be overemphasized, if I must say. They are the ones that are, for me, they're the first line, because we've talked about how we are under, the police is undernumbered, right? So I feel, and the vigilantes know in and out of each community. So they should be the first line of defense for that community. So I think it's a good one to vigilantes for covering this one, but it shows a pattern, right? If you say 4 terrorists attacked or 4 bandits attacked, it means there are others that are still imminent that is going to happen, right? These are guys that came with AK-47, so it means this is not only one person. So there is an invasion. It is an invasion. So we have to sit up and do the needful. I'm not even talking about down south, but curb this menace. What we are seeing right now, it is not it at all. As we are talking about bandits, another one they happen. Bandits in Anambra State. Another one is happening in Imo State. There's a lot of trending issues in Imo State right now. You see families, victims coming out. We know what happened. You could remember what happened in the NSAS protest, how it all started, how people started by victims coming out to say, oh, this is what SARS has done to them, and that is similar thing that's happening in Imo State right now. There is an abattoir called Tiger Base. It is a police detention center in Owerri, and a lot of victims has fallen in the hands of that Tiger Base. Now you don't get to see the bodies of your loved ones. You don't get to, in fact, people are claiming that there's organ harvesting in that place. But let us not talk too much. Let us read from what the people are saying, what the victims, families of victims, what they are saying. Quickly, let's do that. This is from Sahara Reporter, a family here. Family accuses Imo police Tiger Base of adopting, killing businessman John Bosco, burying him in a shallow grave. That is one. We'll go again. Now, this is from Somto Okonkwo on X. How a 46-year-old businessman was stabbed to death at Tiger Base Owerri. The way these people at Tiger Base take the lives of innocent people with utter impunity is alarming and disturbing. These officers are not human beings because they are heartless. The children of the man killed is calling for justice. That is another one. That's two. This is three from Nedu Ani, also from X. Tiger Base Owerri, home of blood, execution, and torture. Over 95% of visitors never come out alive and their bodies never recovered. Now, this is another one from Zita, also from X. How police Tiger Base killed a young man, a young trader in cold blood. On the 20th of April 2025, that is so recent, it was a normal day for a 32-year-old Japhet Njoko, a trader at Alaba International Market, Owerri, until he was being arrested by the men of the police anti-robbery, anti-kidnapping squad. That's obviously the Tiger Base, and a lot, and that man you're seeing on that picture is dead. This is the fourth one. Now, to cap it up, I think one of the prominent voices in terms of revolution, in terms of the masses speaking, Omoyele Sowore has also said this. The Tiger Base, the Imo State based Tiger Base, that's the police facility, has repeatedly perpetrated erroneous human rights abuses, revealing the severity of Nigeria's most notorious incident, with an impending report anticipated to expose the full extent of this transgression. Nigerians and the world will be shocked. What is coming will make NSAS look like child's play. And that is what I said initially. We saw how the NSAS metamorphosed, and I think this is going to be worse than that. Now, to cap all this up, I think it is good for us to hear both sides of the story. And this is coming from DSP Henry, who is the spokesman of the Imo State Command. This is what he had to the police had to tweet. The Imo State Command press release on 3rd December 2025. Imo State Command refutes false claim against Tiger Base anti-robbery, anti-kidnapping. The Imo State Command has noted with dismay a viral social media publication alleging that the command anti-kidnapping unit with the operational call signed Tiger Base, engaged in torture, human trafficking, extrajudicial killing. The command categorically refutes these claims as false, unfounded, and intended to mislead the public. The anti-kidnapping unit, Tiger Base, is a legitimate tactical formation of the Nigerian police force, mandated to combat kidnapping, armed robbery, cultism, and violent crime. It is not an illegal detention facility or a slaughterhouse, and all suspects are handled in the line of the law. And that is what he has to say. But I would love you to just see these pictures of the officers that represent that place. Then officers look like people that act in line of the law with that. When you could tell from a person's appearance how they think. Also, there's also a senator, Senator Achono. He also came out and in fact he made a bold claim, saying it's the SA to the governor, Hope Uzodinma, that is in charge of that police detention center, and they are using it to cause mayhem. That lives has been lost in that place. So it is not only about ordinary Nigerians. Even a senator had that to say about that place. So it says so much about what is going on in Tiger Base Owerri. For me, I've not been to the center, but it's only you could tell with the parameters on ground, the stories on ground, from both parties actually, from the police, from the people, and judging by what you see in terms of how the officers operate, the manner, the videos they put out, it gives you a clue of how they operate when nobody's seeing them. And I will tell you this for a fact. I feel like there is a lot to what the police is saying. You cannot see 5, 6, 10, and more than 20 victims come out to say that these people are killing our loved ones, that these people don't even return the dead bodies when these persons die, that there's organ harvesting in this place, and you'll tell me it is not true. What is the crime of a trader? There was another guy that was supposed to leave Nigeria on his way to Lagos State by road. He was attacked. He was actually arrested, and they've not seen his dead body today. The cases keep going on and on. There are a lot that I cannot even put out. Is that bad? Just for the sake of time. So I think if you have too many cases, then it only means one thing. I would like uh, to have the police do a thorough search, because it only says one thing. We cannot get to protect ourselves, or rather, the police cannot get to protect the people if the people don't believe in them. They have to work hand in hand, especially in the point in time where there's insecurity. We should not be killing our own. Let us focus on the right thing. Please, the police need to do better before this matter escalates. We are seeing the momentum gradually right now. That was the same way we saw NSAS to what before it blew to what it blew to. That Nigeria as a government lost billions of naira. When the people get tired, they get to attack institutions, attack facilities. Let it not come to that point in time. At this point where it is still on the low, the Imo State government and the police force have to work hand in hand with the people to trash out this issue. Enough is enough. These are people's family members. These are people's father. These kids will never see their father again. What is their crime? They are Nigerians. It does not make sense. I think, but to cap that up, I would like to downstream the tension, because whether we like it or not, it is a lot right now going on in the southeast Nigeria. But this is from Arise News. Forest Guard upgrades weaponry. In Enugu State, Governor Peter Mba revamps the state forest guard in a bid to strengthen security by equipping the guards with new weaponry. They will be tasked with protecting the forest, with the move of solidifying Governor Mba's efforts to strengthen and professionalize forest security across the state. Quickly watch the video as well.
Peter Mba just equip them now with better weapons that will dismantle any kind of kidnapping. Any kind of kidnappers in Enugu State.
Cease your fire! Cease your fire! Cease your fire!
I will tell you one thing today. If you hold this gun, somebody with the GPMG on ambush, you get him down.
Yes, men mount. That's so. That's the standard. I think I would have to commend the Governor Peter Mba, because whether we like it or not, the lives of the people matter. If we know that those forests are where these guys are operating from, then it's also good for us to equip the people that are in charge of guarding those forests properly. We know how the army has always come out to say the weapons are not enough, or we see the weapons the bandits are using, right? And that is why we've not been able to curb this insecurity for over 20 years now. So I'm going to have to say big ups to the governor of Enugu State, Governor Peter Mba, for that one, and to the guys that are doing the work. We pray that God protects you guys as you are protecting the people. And this is a wake-up call to other Southeast governors. We heard a case of Abia State Governor Alex Oti convoy being attacked. If they can attack a governor's convoy, who they not go attack again? What I'm saying in essence is that the Southeast governors will have to come together, create a big wall, create a force to protect the people from the invasion of terrorists and bandits in that region. Because I think for now, this is one of the only regions that have not experienced a high level of kidnap and bandit activities. So I think now that it's coming up gradually, we must follow suit to what Governor Peter Mba is doing in Enugu State. Anambra Soludo, do the needful. The other state governors, please do the needful. Let us protect. And to other parts of Nigeria, I think the police and the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has promised that he's going to fight it. He promised it, but he brought out campaign vehicles. But let us see, wait, maybe after the campaign, we'll see something, But what I'm saying in essence is, I think we know what's at stake, and then let us quickly do the needful. I think that's all from me on this production. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.